Hi everyone, coming to you guys with a quick reading on Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. You guys saw that when we told you guys that a couple of alerts, and I'm saying a couple months ago, early this year, when these two was out, and now they're officially out now. I'm saying, since Valentine's and different times we see them in and out, and we talk about them, and I'm saying, yeah. So, a lot of people might be saying, is this relationship is all PR or this and that to help Stefon profile and maybe to make Offset jealous and different things. No, I don't really see that. I'm saying, yeah, and I told you guys from straight up. I'm saying, yeah. One thing I would say, and I'm a Libra also too. Cardi's a Libra. We have a lot in common in when coming to our charts, and I'm saying, yeah. So I understand her a lot. I'm saying, yeah, the same Aries moon and different things like that. That Scorpio I'm saying Mercury, Scorpio and Venus. So I understand her to a certain point. When coming to Cardi, that's why I'll be able to predict all her 3 babies and stuff in advance. I'll be able to tell you everything what she's going to do. I know what is going to happen to her. So when coming to Cardi and when coming to all my Libras, my fellow Libras, whether it's Naomi Osaka, I told you guys about her in advance, our next fellow Libra. I told you about Doja Cat, all of them, all these Libras and them. I always tell you about them. I know them very good. When coming to October Libras, they're very calculated, especially the females. I'm saying October Libra females, they don't play. They don't do nothing unless they're gonna get something out of it, unless it benefiting them. I'm saying, yeah, that's how Libras is operate. I'm saying, yeah, especially the females. Both men and females also too. I'm saying, yeah. So unless something benefiting them, unless it have money involved, they're right there. But when coming to this relationship, as I say, when I look at 2 of them, when I look at 2 of them, I see why. Because when I look at his chart, as I say, he's a Sagittarius. And we talk about that earlier on, she left one Sagittarius offset to go to another Sagittarius offset. But what makes Stefon a little different is because his chart is aligned with her when I see certain things. Also too, when coming to that Mercury and Venus also too. And when men have that Mercury in Scorpio and Venus in Scorpio, you don't know already how that is. That is crazy. I'm saying, yeah. So, and his moon I think might be in Gemini or something like that. But what I'm seeing when coming to them, they match up in different energy. And what I like about with Stefon here, he will tap into her more from a emotional. He'll give her that emotional side which she needs in that Scorpio and Venus, and because he matches her Scorpio in Venus, so they will get along better from an emotional standpoint compared to Offset. I'm saying, yes. I'm saying, yeah, Offset, yes. Cardi, what it is, but Stefon and her, they match up a little bit much more better. I'm saying, yeah. So great sex, and here she boasting, she talking, she saying nothing better than having a man loving her and whatever it is, and so on and so on. But I'm happy for her. They look good together, they look cute together and stuff like that. But I'm saying, do we see a baby? And I told you guys since early this year that if Offset, I told that Cardi is giving Offset one last chance, and that happened. Then I told you earlier that if they get back together, she gotta be careful having a baby. When I talk about this couple here, with Stefon, I talked about them earlier in this year, new couple alert. When I told you guys, she have to be careful. I'm saying, because I'm seeing Cardi, if this relationship go past a year and a half, if they dating like a year and a half from now, I am telling you, a baby is gonna come for sure. I'm saying, yes, I'm seeing a baby is gonna come in this relationship. Now, the only thing, as I say, when coming to Sagittarius men, I was telling anybody straight up, Sagittarius men is not going to stick around, whether they get married, whatever it is, that's not going to stop them. I'm saying, yeah. So he's already Sagittarius. I'm saying, yeah. And his moon is in, I think his moon might be in Gemini, I believe. But I know for sure, Stefon, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio. That's crazy. So, I'm saying, yeah, that is high sex drive. A lot of different women and things like that. Now, for this in order to really work, this is what I would say, because Cardi will learn her lesson from her last relationship with Offset. No matter she have done, she turned father, ex-husband, she went above, and we always told you guys from day one that Offset was always going to fumble the bag. Yeah. Now with this relationship here now, is that when I see with Stefon, he's not no different from Offset. Sagittarius man, that's how it is. Long as Cardi B understand this is who the man is, because she have to understand in the back of her head, she's not the only person that he's going to be exclusive with. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I see for this, in order for them to have better communications and stuff like that, they will have to say, well, you know what? We're in an open relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I see if she do that, himself something pop up with Stefon, and whatever it is with the next chick, whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? She give herself cover. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it'll be much more smarter. Because as I say with Stefon, you know what I'm saying, yeah, with that Venus in Scorpio, you know what I'm saying, and then it's not going to be easy, you know what I'm saying, and Cardi have that side, and that is why I tell people straight up, you have to be careful with certain people, especially when coming to Libras, and anybody have Scorpio and stuff like in the Venus and the Mercury, they will go down that rabbit hole of revenge. You see that with Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin have the same birth chart, similar to us. Same Mercury and stuff like that. And that's why I was telling anybody straight up, you cross me, we going to war for life. It's not going to stop. So you might think you get away today. It's always saying, today for you, tomorrow for me. And that's why I try to tell people, you see that with Cardi B, how she went downhill, you know what I'm saying, when she didn't stop and went after Tasha K. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just showing you, you know, you have to be careful. You guys have to be careful when you're choosing your battles. You have some people are trying to tell you guys straight up. You see when coming to Gemini, when coming to Libras, when coming to Scorpios, you know what I'm saying? Yes, when coming to Capricorn, Taurus, you know, Cancers, those 6 signs especially, they don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you see that with Elon Musk, Cancer, didn't stop when Biden is snubbing him and whatever it is. He went after the whole Democrat Party. You see that with rapper 50 Cent, same thing with Diddy and the baby moms. He never stopped. That's why he hated Diddy, Cancer. You gotta be careful. Donald Trump, Gemini. Can't stop. Don't go down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Revenge. Can't let stuff go. Kanye West, Gemini. So I'm just showing you guys now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Capricorn also too. You know, you break up with a Capricorn, that'll let the whole world know, especially the women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and Taurus, very well also too. Revenge. You're not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people have to be careful and choose who you're going to fight your battles with. Because there's some people, it's not going to stop. They will sit back. You might think you get away today. You might be thinking you're doing good. But they will catch you at your high. They will wait till when they go up, like when they hit your highest peak, and then crash you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you don't realize. So this is why I tell people, choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so same thing when we look at Cardi. You know, people keep bullying her. But the minute she turn on that Scorpio side of her come out, revenge, she's not going to stop. And she make up her mind, that's it. So that was tell people, choose your battles. So back now to when Stefon and her, definitely I see some kind of baby will come if they go past a year and a half. You know, but one of the things I see is that I hope she's not naive to think that Stefon is going to be exclusive with her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I don't see that. I don't see him exclusive with her. I will see other people who come into the picture. As long as she know that and she accept that, they will get along just fine. Now, some people say, why she need to settle for that? That is her business. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, the man have his own money. She have her own money. So it's not like he using her for money or anything like that. He can take care of himself. He could even take care of her. You know what I'm saying? And all these different things like that. So it levels the playing field. You know, they look cute together and stuff like that. I can see a baby coming. And I mean, because when coming to babies, as I say, you know, I already call it for all 3 of her babies. I'm calling it here for a 4th child. And then I see after she will have a 4th child, I see maybe she will tie her tubes or something like that. But I see her next child is going to come. I said it in January. I said early this year. December, last time it offset and stuff. I see our baby coming for Cardi and next child. I saw it again. When I saw a couple alert with Stefon and her, I'm still seeing it again. I'm giving them a year. If they decide to go past a year and a half, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might happen sooner than we think. So, but right now, as I say, I like them. They look cute. They look good. I see, you know, he matches her energy and stuff like that. The only thing negative I would say with him is that she cannot be naive and thinking she will just be exclusive. No. You know, you're dealing with a Sagittarius man with certain traits, and I'm saying it's not going to change. And as long as she understand that, compared to like her husband, as I say, I mean, you leave one Sagittarius to go to the next one. Sagittarius and Libras get along good, and I'm saying, yeah, that fire and air, they matches each other, and these two here, chemistry, sexual, everything, understanding, emotional side and stuff. In spite of his messy side in past relationships, he and her will get along good. You know what I'm saying? We're not picking up for nobody. We're just calling it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, more power to her. You know what I mean? As long as she understands what she getting herself into, moving forward, she accept it for what it is. And if she says she in an open relationship, I think that gives her cover. So in case anything pop off with Stefon, because we already don't know who he is already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't expect any exclusiveness when coming to that. She will have to be naive to think that way, and I hope she's not that naive, which I know she understands. But long as they understand that, in case if anything pop up, and this is what it is, and I see everything will be okay. And Cardi just have to take care of health, watch out for enemies, protect herself, and everything will be just fine. I see her making money, deals, different things like that. Hopefully hopefully we can see her going on tour in the near future and stuff, and music and things like that. Okay, so more power to you guys. That's what we're seeing for her, a baby for her in the future, if this relationship go a year and a half from now. All right, that's what we're calling for her. Okay, bye.